Welcome back to the channel, YouTubians. Pat Scale Dreams. First off, I just want to thank everyone for the likes, views, comments in the last couple of videos, thumbs ups. Really appreciate the support. So today we have Model Cars and Coffee this Sunday, hosted by Paul over at Left Coast Model Car Builds. Today I'm going to look at, or we're going to look at a model that I this was the very first. I keep saying when I came back into the hobby, but this one was absolutely the first one after I had a 5-year layoff. And during that time I was off, this patina craze had kind of started, and that was right around that time. And so the first one that I came back into it, I was like, oh, I want to try like a patina build. And so this was kind of what came of that. So yeah, I mean I didn't really know what I was doing, but I just kind of just tried to see what I could come up with what I had on hand. So it's a couple of different colors, similar greens, and then of course your base red primer. So we'll get you turned around here. We'll have a look at this and tell me what you think. Okay, we're back. So first off, I just want to apologize about my lighting. I have to use the light on my phone, which I don't usually do, because my light has stopped working. I've ordered one off Amazon, one of them big circle ones with a phone holder in the middle, clamps to the desk. So I'm excited to get that. So now that I've apologized about the lighting, let's have a look at this. So this is the AMT's 1970 Impala kit. So I had some leftover scripts from my 67 Impala, so I put those on that's all I used here for scripts, just that Biscayne. So I don't know how different the Biscayne from the Impala was back then. I don't know enough about the cars, and I didn't really research it. I just put those on there. And then the decals that I used, Buddy sent me these Gunslinger, and I don't even know what these are from. Apparently he reproduced them or whatever, and I just thought they'd look cool on here, so I put them on. So it's all Duplicolor spray bomb. So what I did is gray primer, red oxide primer, a light green, and then a dark green. Looking back, I would have liked to use a color closer to the top green, so that it looked like a faded green instead of the way it looks. I don't know, maybe you guys think it looks good enough, but I mean, I just went with it, of course. Just trying something new. Like I said, I've seen a lot of guys doing the patina look, and I, of course, had to jump on that train. Okay, so parts box, tires and rims. These are the plastic tires. I can't remember which kit they come out of. And I think these wheels are from the Super B kit. So that's what I used there. Just again, parts box wheels in the front. I cut out the side marker lights in the back. Dechromed that rear bumper and tried to weather it up. So this is before I had weathering powder. Okay, that's your front grille, molded in headlights, nothing special there. Just some detailing, black washing. Didn't even do the chrome, I just did, I actually taped it off and did red oxide on the trim around the front and rear window. And then on the bottom, I just tried to do some weathering under here, which turned out okay. Built some ladder bars for it. Actually, no, I think I did. This is the first time I had the weathering powders. And I got it mid-build. That's right. So I started, oh no, drive shaft. And then I started just kind of playing with it on the headers and the engine and the chassis. That's how that went. Yeah, I remember now. Okay, and then the interior is pretty basic. I didn't do anything in there. I just flat black and built a real simple roll cage out of styrene that was too big. Made the rear quarters. So you can see my fingerprints. So I wasn't too good at doing those back then. Got my fingerprints all over it. Now I try and do it a little cleaner. The paint is okay. I did sand this down and polish it, but because of the way I sanded down, it's not super smooth. Of course, it's a race car anyway, right? So it doesn't really matter. And then the 454, which looks tiny in this thing. So I just did some wiring, ignition wiring. I don't know why I put heater hoses, because they didn't delete the heater. Some fuel lines. I think I had a bug catcher thing on there, a screen on there before, and it didn't look good, so I took those out and I put this material that I had for filter. Anyways, that's how that looks. Turned out all right, I guess. Looks pretty good. Supercharger, of course. Some linkage in there. That's kind of broken apart and fell off. Yeah, I lost the linkage that goes from down here to the firewall. That's gone. You can see a little smudge mark here. I don't think, obviously I wasn't polishing my windows at this time, as you tell by the fingerprints on the side windows. So yeah, all in all, it was a really, really fun build. Like I said, coming back after a 5-year layoff, it was one of those things where I was doing a lot of detail before I'd left packed away all my stuff for a move and just never unpacked it. And I was doing crazy detail on my Chevelle, and I just kind of like, that was the build I was supposed to get back to coming back, and I didn't really feel like I was up to it. So I wanted a fun build to get back into the hobby, and this was the result of that. So I had a lot of fun with this one, using those decals and just kind of having fun with it. So I did drill out all where the mirrors and door handles, locks and all that stuff, the one on the back as well. Go ahead and make my day, gunslinger. So this one, I really like this one. It's really cool. I really didn't know what I was going to do with this 70 Impala. So I thought this was, I mean, I don't think anybody would really want to race this thing. They're so darn heavy and big. But anyways, that's what I made with it. So appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hopefully everyone's having a good day, and prayers for those that need them. And we'll talk to y'all soon. Pat out, Model on. Thank you. Thank you very much.